Hey guys, we're gonna do another video. This video is more of an extension lesson than a regular lesson here. So, we're gonna use IXL to help us get some problems, and we're gonna do some problems together, okay? So this problem is gonna be focusing mostly on using strip models, try to use strip models to find percentages or vice versa, okay? So let's read this problem. Carla spent a total of 50 minutes making a loaf of banana bread. She spent 20% of the time preparing the ingredients. How many minutes did it take Carla to prepare the ingredients? So here, we gotta pick the one that best represents 20% of the 50 minutes that she used the time cooking, okay? So let me screenshot this, and we're gonna bring it to Microsoft Paint again. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. So I'm gonna highlight important information here. Bear with the excuse me, bear with the overall tools I'm using. We're going to do the best as we can, okay? So here it says a total of 50%. Sorry, total of 50 minutes. If you guys remember, percentage is out of, and a percent is a number that's out of 100. I usually use this as a little reference on the side, okay? Now, from here, what we're going to do next is try to see which of these represent the story. So, as you can tell, 50%, it says of 50. Here, keyword of, that means the total. So you should imagine that the whole thing represents 50. Automatically, if you guys look at the model in the bottom, you'll notice that there's a key thing here, 100% of 50. 100% of question mark. 20% of 100. So this looks good overall. The top looks good. But the difference of the two models is that they said 20% is 50 minutes, while this says 100% is 50 minutes. So based on this model we just wrote out, or at least if you guys thought in your head, this would be the correct answer. Okay? Well, I'll explain it again in the next problem, but we're looking for the part of the 50. This model here is showing that 20% is this part. Now, in the event that asks you, hey, what is that number? Well, we can do that in a bit, okay? So let's first answer this question here. Boom, it is over here. So I have too many tabs open, but overall, it's this one. Now, the next part asking you, based on the answer we chose, what is the minutes that Carla prepared? I'm having a hard time pronouncing stuff now. So here, let's just clear this all overall. Now, if we know that, oh, sorry, the pen just, let me actually change the ink of this. That was messy earlier. Boop, boop. If we know it's 20%, it means 20 out of 100. And if we know the total time spent is 50, again, this is total. As a reminder, this is part. We're just trying to find this missing number. Remember, we want to go to the unknown, like this, or you can go from bottom to top 2. But I know I can make 100 become 50 by dividing by 2. So 20 divided by 2 is, I can't even see it, 10 minutes. Right here. Because 20 divided by 2 is 10. So this type of problems we're going to do today is we're going to pretty much identify which is the correct answer, which of these is the correct model, and what is the answer. Awesome. Let's do another one. There are 32 levels in a Swamp Expedition, a popular video game. Anya beat 25 levels so far. What percent of the video game did Anya beat? So let me copy this. Boop. And we're going to put it here. Let's do a brand new one. I think my mic just disconnected it real quick, but I think we're back to normal. So, it says there are 32 levels. Anya beat 24 levels so far. Okay? So be careful. Even when we told us like the formula is of, the problem is that they told that there is a word are here. And are is a plural version of is. But make sure you understand the story. So this is actually an example of make sure you understand what's going on. Here, there are 32 levels. Anya beat 24 of them. So here is the levels levels beaten out of the total levels. And we're trying to find the percentage of the game that that Anya beat. So here, percentage means something out of 100. So we're looking for the percentage of the levels beaten. Okay, so let me change the color here. Boop. So there are 32 levels in total. So I'm going to write 32 here. Okay. So 32 should line up with 100. So automatically, let's look at 100%. 32 matches up, right? So far that's good. That's good. Now we need to see where the 24 matches up with these bar graph, okay? Or the strip graph. So I'm going to use blue to write this 24. So there's 24 levels that's beaten. So 24 is going to go up here, because that's the number of levels she beat. And we're trying to find percent. So 24 should be together with the 32. So let's look at there. They put 24 with the 32. And they put 24 with the 32 here. Okay. Now some of you might ask, wait, what is the correct answer? Because they're set up correctly. But the problem now is that we're going to actually see which of these models will look good with this. Okay. So this one is example IXL. Answer looks correct, but yet see which model is the best. Just in case, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see the percentage here. So this is an example of where we're going to actually solve first and determine which of these is correct. Okay. 24 out of 32 out of 100. The problem is we can't make 32 become 100 or 25 to 32. So what we're going to do is simplify. 24 and 32 are multiples of 8. So we can divide both these numbers by 8, or you can divide by 2 and 4. But I'm going to do 8 because that's their GCF. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 32 divided by 8 is 4. So we got 3/4 to 100. To make 4 become 100 is times 25. To make 3 become this number is times 25. So 3 times 25 is 75%. Now, the answer here is she beat 75% of the levels. And you know that she completed 3/4 of it. So 3/4, so look at this model. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is cut into 5th pieces. They said this is 4/5. Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 levels, and she beat 3 of them. So this is the correct bar graph, and the correct answer is 75. Let's type that down just in case we got this correct. Boop. Okay, so it should be this one and 75%. And if somehow you guys make a mistake, let's see, I would just purposely click this one and click like, let's say 20. Again, I didn't even read this, but make sure you read it and try. Once you got an incorrect answer, they will explain to you guys how or why this should be the answer, okay? So carefully read anything that you made a mistake. Try your best. Just remember the rule is part to total, and that's something. That's an example of percentages. If somehow you guys stuck with the model graph here, just try to determine what fraction piece is it out of the total. It's like earlier here. Look, I know, like all messy here, but the last step we did is that we actually simplified the ratio to get a simplified fraction bar, and you guys can just find the answer from there. Good luck, guys, and try your best.